If you're a woman over 50, you've walked through decades of love, growth, and change. You've raised families, built careers, overcome losses, and celebrated joys. Your story is rich, and every step you take today should reflect the incredible woman you've become. But sometimes, without even realizing it, the shoes we wear can quietly hold us back, not just in how we walk, but in how we feel. They might be comfortable, they might be familiar, but are they honoring the elegance you've earned with time? In this video, I want to talk with you about 7 types of shoes that might be stealing from your style, not in loud or obvious ways, but in quiet ways that add up. The good news is, for every shoe that no longer serves you, there's a better choice waiting, one that offers comfort, confidence, and class. This isn't about chasing trends, it's about choosing better. It's about walking in alignment with your values, your style, and your season of life. And it's about reminding yourself, with every step, that you are still beautiful, still radiant, and still becoming. So let's begin. 7 shoes every elegant woman over 50 should think twice about, and what to wear instead. 1. Ugg boots worn as everyday footwear. Let's start with a pair of shoes that most of us have owned at some point. Ugg boots. They're cozy, they're warm, and they feel like a hug for your feet. I get it, but here's the honest truth. Ugg boots are designed for comfort, not for style. When you wear them outside of the house, to the grocery store, to a lunch date, or even just running errands, they can make an otherwise lovely outfit look lazy and unstructured. Now, I'm not saying you should never wear them. They absolutely have their place, like when you're relaxing at home or on a snowy weekend morning. But if you're aiming for an elegant, put-together appearance, Uggs can work against that goal. They have a bulky, shapeless design that pulls the eye downward. They tend to flatten the overall silhouette of your outfit, and they don't pair well with more tailored or refined pieces. You may feel comfortable, but you probably won't feel confident. And over time, that starts to matter. So, what should you wear instead? Look for boots that give you both warmth and structure. A leather or suede ankle boot with a small block heel is a great option. It still feels cozy, especially if it has a warm lining inside, but it adds a level of polish that elevates your whole look. Neutral shades like black, brown, taupe, or even deep burgundy are incredibly versatile and timeless. And if you need something for colder weather, there are beautiful waterproof styles out there that don't look like hiking gear. Knee-high boots in leather or suede can also be a wonderful alternative. They keep your legs warm and instantly add elegance to jeans, dresses, or skirts. Pair them with a tailored coat, and you've got a classic, confident winter look. The point is, you don't have to give up comfort to look elegant. You can have both. It just takes a little intention and the right pair of boots. 2. Overly embellished shoes. Let's talk about sparkle, because a little bit of it can go a long way. But when it comes to shoes, too much embellishment can quickly take your look from elegant to overwhelming. Shoes covered in rhinestones, glitter, oversized bows, or shiny metal hardware might seem fun at first. Maybe you bought them for a party. Maybe they caught your eye in the store window. But more often than not, they sit in the back of the closet, because deep down, you know they're hard to wear. Here's the truth. Overly embellished shoes tend to draw attention away from you and toward your feet, and not always in a flattering way. They can make an outfit feel busy or even juvenile, and while they may be trendy, they're rarely timeless. Elegance, especially after 50, is about subtlety. You want your shoes to complement your outfit, not compete with it. When there's too much going on down there, it distracts from the quiet confidence you carry. So what's a better choice? Look for shoes with refined details, not loud ones. A soft leather pump with a small gold buckle, a suede flat with a delicate bow, or a classic loafer with a touch of metal at the toe. These styles are elegant without shouting. If you enjoy a little sparkle, You don't have to give it up completely. Just choose something more understated. A satin heel with a subtle crystal accent on the back, or a velvet flat with a tasteful brooch. Those small touches can add charm without looking overdone. Also, pay attention to the material. Shoes made from high-quality leather, soft suede, or even velvet have a richness that speaks for itself. You don't need a lot of flash when the craftsmanship is already beautiful. Remember, you're the statement. Your style is in your presence, your posture, your poise. Let your shoes support that, quietly, confidently, and gracefully. 3. Worn-out ballet flats. Let's take a moment to talk about a type of shoe that almost every woman has owned at some point in her life, the ballet flat. They're simple, they're versatile, they're easy to slip on, and even easier to love. And for many of us, they've been our go-to for years. Whether we're running errands, going to brunch, or just heading out for a walk, ballet flats have always felt like the reliable friend, comfortable, familiar, and always there. But here's the thing. Over time, even the most dependable friends need to be reevaluated. And when it comes to ballet flats, what once looked elegant and pulled together can slowly start to work against you, especially when they're past their prime. Worn-out ballet flats are more common than we realize. Maybe they're scuffed at the toes. Maybe they've lost their shape and no longer hug your feet. Or maybe the soles are so thin that you can practically feel every crack in the pavement beneath you. Whatever the case may be, the truth is, these worn shoes can quietly drag down your entire outfit. Even if you're wearing a beautifully tailored blouse, pressed trousers, or a graceful midi dress, if your shoes look tired, your look does too. And it's not just about appearance. Many ballet flats, especially older or inexpensive ones, offer little to no support. They might feel easy in the moment, but over time, they can contribute to foot pain, sore arches, and even back discomfort. I've heard so many women say, "I didn't realize my shoes were making me feel tired until I changed them." So here's the loving nudge. It might be time to retire those old flats, and not out of criticism, but out of care. You deserve shoes that support you, in every way. Now let's talk about what to wear instead. If you still love the ease and softness of ballet flats, you don't have to give them up, but you can upgrade them. Start by looking for pairs made from high-quality materials like genuine leather, suede, or even soft woven fabrics. These not only last longer, but they instantly elevate your appearance. Look for a pointed toe or an almond-shaped toe box. These small details help elongate your legs and create a more refined silhouette. If you're someone who enjoys a touch of structure, consider a pair of elegant loafers. Today's loafers are far from the bulky, stiff versions of the past. Modern designs are sleek, flexible, and stylish. They come in rich colors like burgundy, caramel, or deep navy, and they work beautifully with both casual and dressy outfits. A well-made pair of loafers can be just as easy to wear as ballet flats, but with a bit more polish and support. And the best part, you don't have to sacrifice comfort to look pulled together. Many brands now design flats with padded insoles, arch support, and cushioned soles, because they understand that style should never come at the cost of well-being. And here's something else to consider. Adding a little lift. Even a 1-inch heel can make a difference in how your entire body feels. That tiny bit of elevation improves your posture, aligns your spine, and helps you walk with more grace. Now, I know it can be hard to part with shoes that have been with us for years. Maybe they remind you of a certain chapter in your life, a trip, a celebration, or just everyday comfort during a busy season. That's completely valid. But I encourage you to think of this not as saying goodbye, but as making room. You're not losing a memory. You're making space for new ones. New steps, new moments, new expressions of who you are now. Because here's the truth. Your shoes should support your journey, not just your feet. They should reflect your style, your confidence, and your self-respect. And as you continue to grow, evolve, and embrace each season of life. Your wardrobe can evolve with you, with grace, beauty, and intention. So if you've been holding on to those flats that have seen better days, consider this your gentle invitation to step into something new, something that honors the elegant woman you've always been and the one you're still becoming. 4. Sky-high stilettos. Let's take a moment to talk about high heels, specifically those sky-high stilettos that we've all admired at some point. You know the kind. 4 inches, maybe even 5. Sleek, sexy, dramatic. They promise power, elegance, and presence. And for many years, they delivered just that. There's no denying that heels can do something magical. They lift our height, improve our posture, and make us feel like we're stepping into our strongest, most confident selves. I've known women who say putting on a pair of high heels feels like putting on armor. They straighten up, hold their heads higher, and walk into any room with purpose. But over time, and especially after 50, many women start to realize something else. That same shoe that once felt empowering can start to feel punishing. The truth is, sky-high stilettos ask a lot of our bodies. They shift our balance forward, forcing the entire weight of our bodies onto the balls of our feet and our toes. That may not be noticeable for a few hours or even a few years, but the long-term effects can be real. Bunions, nerve pain, pressure in the knees, back problems, and even instability that makes walking gracefully nearly impossible. And that's just the physical toll. Emotionally, there's something else at play. Wearing heels that are too high, heels that hurt, can start to feel like we're performing rather than being. It becomes more about projecting an image than about embodying confidence. And elegance that requires suffering? That's not elegance at all. Here's the beautiful thing. Confidence and style don't have to come from discomfort. In fact, real elegance is deeply rooted in ease, in feeling comfortable in your own skin and in your own shoes. So what's the alternative? You don't have to give up heels entirely. You just have to choose them more mindfully. Block heels are a wonderful place to start. A 2-inch or 3-inch block heel offers that little lift, but with far more support and balance. You'll feel steady, grounded, and still just as stylish. These heels work beautifully for everyday wear, with dresses, slacks, or even a crisp pair of jeans. Another elegant option is the classic kitten heel. There's a reason this style has stood the test of time. A 1.5-inch heel with a pointed toe can add instant sophistication to an outfit without ever putting strain on your body. It's soft, it's feminine, and it says grace in the quietest, most powerful way. Wedge heels are also a smart and stylish alternative, especially for outdoor events. No more sinking into the grass at weddings or garden parties. Wedges give you height, support, and style all in one. And they come in a wide range of designs, from sleek leather to casual espadrille styles. And then there's something many of us overlook. A beautiful pair of flat shoes made with care and intention. A chic flat in leather or suede with a pointed toe can be just as elegant as any heel. The right shape, the right color, and the right quality can turn a simple shoe into a powerful style statement. Because the truth is, how you move is just as important as what you wear. If you're in pain, if you're wobbling, if you're adjusting your steps with every stride, you're not free. You're managing. And that's not the kind of energy we want to carry into this chapter of life. We want ease. We want flow. We want to walk into a room, or a garden, or a dinner party, with quiet confidence, knowing that our shoes are supporting us, not slowing us down. So if you have a pair of sky-high stilettos sitting in your closet, ask yourself, do these shoes reflect the woman I am today? Or are they a holdover from a version of myself that I've already outgrown? There is no shame in evolving. In fact, there is power in it. Choosing shoes that support your body, your lifestyle, and your confidence is not a step back. It's a step forward, a step toward comfort, a step toward grace, and a step toward living in full alignment with your values. Because elegance after 50 is not about trying to be younger. It's about owning who you are, beautifully, unapologetically, and with every step you take. Section 5. Plastic or clear heels. Let's talk about a shoe trend that's had its moment in the spotlight. Plastic or clear heels. You've probably seen them on celebrities or in fashion magazines. They're often marketed as modern and versatile. Shoes that go with everything because they seem invisible. But when it comes to timeless, graceful style, especially for women over 50, clear plastic heels often send the wrong message. At first glance, they may look trendy or sleek, but here's the truth. Clear plastic shoes are uncomfortable, impractical, and often appear far less elegant in real life than they do in photos. Let's start with comfort. Plastic doesn't breathe. When you wear clear heels, your feet are trapped in a material that holds in heat and moisture. That means sweaty feet, swelling, and sometimes even blisters. And no matter how stylish a shoe may look, if it hurts or feels sticky after an hour, it's not doing you any favors. Then there's the way they look up close. Because the material is clear, it shows everything, from skin marks to pressure points. Instead of achieving that clean, minimalist effect, these shoes often draw awkward attention to your feet, and over time, they tend to get cloudy, scratched, or foggy, which makes them look cheap, even when they're expensive. Plastic shoes also clash with the idea of refined maturity. They're trendy, yes, but elegance after 50 isn't about trends. It's about choosing pieces that reflect quality, thoughtfulness, and confidence. Plastic heels rarely check those boxes. So, what should you wear instead? Opt for natural, luxurious materials like leather, suede, velvet, or satin. A nude or blush-toned heel in soft suede can be incredibly flattering and versatile. A satin pump in navy or a muted metallic can bring a beautiful touch to an evening outfit without screaming for attention. You can also play with design details that add personality, like a sculpted heel, a small bow, or a graceful ankle strap. These subtle accents create interest while still keeping your look sophisticated. The goal is not to copy what's in right now, but to choose what will still feel beautiful a year from now, 5 years from now, even 10. That's the power of timeless style. And let's not forget how we feel when our shoes truly support us. The right pair can help you stand taller, walk smoother, and feel more at ease. You're not adjusting or hiding your discomfort. You're simply showing up as your best self. So the next time you see clear heels and feel tempted, ask yourself, do these shoes really reflect the woman I am today? Because you deserve shoes that are as graceful, genuine, and enduring as you are. 6. Chunky sneakers. Now let's talk about a shoe trend that's everywhere these days. Chunky sneakers. They're bold, they're trendy, and they're surprisingly comfortable. In fact, you may already have a pair in your closet. The kind with thick soles, oversized designs, and bright logos. It's easy to see why they've become so popular, especially with younger generations. But here's the honest truth. For elegant women over 50, chunky sneakers often take away more than they give. These shoes are designed to make a statement, but the question is, what statement are they making for you? Chunky sneakers can overwhelm your frame, especially if you're petite or wearing more tailored clothes. Their heavy look pulls the eye downward and can throw off the balance of your entire outfit. Even if you're wearing a lovely blouse or well-fitted pants, one glance at those bulky shoes can make your whole look feel off. They also tend to feel overly casual, or even a little juvenile. That doesn't mean you have to give up sneakers altogether. In fact, comfortable, stylish sneakers absolutely have a place in an elegant wardrobe. The key is choosing the right kind. Instead of thick, bulky designs, opt for minimalist sneakers. Sleek, low-profile styles in soft, neutral tones. Think white leather, light gray suede, or beige canvas. These shades pair beautifully with everything from jeans to midi dresses, and they don't steal attention from the rest of your outfit. Look for brands that focus on subtle design and high-quality materials. A clean white sneaker with no loud logos can feel incredibly polished. You still get the comfort and support you need, but with a much more refined finish. If arch support is a priority, you can also find elegant sneakers with built-in cushioning and orthopedic designs. Without sacrificing style, leather or suede options often provide better structure and shape than thin, flexible canvas styles, which tend to wear out more quickly and offer less support. And here's something important to remember. Your comfort matters, but so does your presence. When you choose sneakers that are both beautiful and functional, you send a clear message. One that says, I know who I am, I know what I like, and I choose style that supports my life. You've already done the hard work of showing up in this world with grace, experience, and authenticity. Let your shoes reflect that. Chunky sneakers might be trendy, but timeless sneakers, thoughtfully chosen, will serve you far longer and far better. 7. Flip-flops. Let's finish our list with a pair of shoes that almost all of us have worn, and probably still own: the flip-flop. They're simple, they're easy to slip on, and on a hot summer day, they seem like the most convenient choice. For many of us, flip-flops are a part of warm weather life, by the pool, at the beach, or just stepping outside to grab the mail. But here's what we often forget. Convenient doesn't always mean appropriate, especially when it comes to style. Flip-flops lack structure, shape, and support. And when worn outside of their natural setting, like around town, shopping, or even out to a casual lunch, they can make an otherwise lovely outfit look unfinished or even careless. You may have noticed this yourself. You're wearing a beautiful sundress or a nice pair of linen trousers, and then you glance down, and the flip-flops just don't match the intention you put into the rest of your look. It's a small detail, but it matters. Because elegance, especially after 50, lives in the details. Another reason to reconsider flip-flops? Support, or the lack of it. Most flip-flops offer no arch support, no cushioning, and no protection for your feet. That flat, flimsy sole can lead to foot pain, strained arches, and even problems in your knees or back. Over time, the constant slapping motion of the shoe, that unmistakable flip-flop sound, isn't just unpleasant to hear. It's also a sign that your gait is being affected. So, what should you wear instead? The good news is, there are so many comfortable, elegant alternatives that still give you the ease of flip-flops, but with far more polish. Consider a structured leather sandal with thin straps and a supportive footbed. These provide the same airy, open feel, but with the bonus of comfort and sophistication. Neutral tones like tan, ivory, or soft metallics go with almost anything. Slides are another wonderful option. Look for ones made from real leather or soft suede with a low heel or slight platform. A small detail like a gold buckle or a woven texture can elevate the entire shoe without making it look flashy. If you prefer even more support, try a block-heeled sandal or a wedge espadrille. These styles still feel summery and relaxed, but give you that extra lift and stability, which helps with posture and confidence. And unlike flip-flops, they finish your outfit instead of taking away from it. Remember, elegance doesn't mean dressing up all the time. It means being intentional, even when you're casual. You can still be comfortable and relaxed while looking pulled together and refined. So the next time you're heading out and reaching for your flip-flops, pause for a moment. Ask yourself, do these shoes reflect the way I want to show up today? Because even in the smallest choices, like what we put on our feet we're sending a message, and you deserve to send one that reflects your grace, your style, and your self-respect. So now that we've walked through the 7 types of shoes that may be quietly working against your elegance, I want to leave you with something more than just fashion advice. Because this conversation, it's not really about shoes, not at its core. It's about how we show up for ourselves. It's about the quiet power in choosing what supports us, in comfort, in confidence, and in how we move through the world. By the time we reach 50, 60, 70 years old, we've walked through so much. We've walked through births, losses, celebrations, heartbreaks, second chances, and fresh starts. Our feet have carried us through all of it, and they deserve to be treated with care, respect, and intention. The shoes we wear now aren't just for style, they're for freedom. Freedom to move without pain. Freedom to stand tall in rooms that once intimidated us. Freedom to go about our day without adjusting, limping, or feeling unsure. Elegance at this stage in life doesn't come from trying to look younger. It doesn't come from following every trend or mimicking what we see in magazines. It comes from knowing who we are and choosing pieces that reflect our strength, our softness, and our story. When you wear a shoe that supports you, truly supports you, something shifts. Your stride becomes smoother, your energy feels lighter, and you're no longer focused on your discomfort. You're focused on your day, on your presence, on the moment. So if there's one thing I hope you take from this video, it's this. You are worth the upgrade, not just in your shoes, but in every little corner of your life where comfort and beauty can coexist. You deserve shoes that carry you forward with ease, that help you feel grounded, centered, and ready for whatever is next. Whether that's walking into a family gathering, stepping into a new city, or simply heading to the grocery store with your head held high. And if you're ready to explore some beautiful, supportive, and timeless shoe options, I've put together a thoughtful list for you in the video description below. These are pieces I've chosen carefully, not just for how they look, but for how they make you feel when you wear them.